Hi there, lovely people. Good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Time is around 12:15. I'm ready to do few videos for you. Yes, this is the time of the year. Holiday season going on, so plenty of reviews for you and for me. So, if for you guys who love the house of Prada, today I'm going to be talking about Prada Luna Rossa line, and it's going to be Ocean EDP concentration. There are two variants of it so far. One is the original EDT, which was a release of 2020 or 21. This is a 2023 release. I'm pretty sure after the EDP, Extreme is coming because they did have a Prada Luna Rossa. I think like Ocean, they didn't have this, but Prada Luna Rossa line, they had an Extreme. So I did review everything from this line. If you check Prada Luna Rossa or Prada Fragrance Reviews Joy Amin, you'll see. I had one more actually that I sold off, which was Prada O Sport, Luna Rossa O Sport. I wasn't reaching for it. I wish I still had it. And there was one more I didn't review. It is like American Cup 19 something. Cup edition. That was a limited time release. I don't have that also. So Ocean, it is derived from the Prada Luna Rossa line, but it's a little bit like a new line kind of now. So Prada Luna Rossa basically was a nice little fresh, soapy, clean scent, which really decent performance. After that, they had Sport, which I really love. This is like basically in the same framework as Le Male. And then I did have Prada Luna Rossa Extreme, which is very hard to find, extremely rare to find. I do have decent amount of juice left. That's a very spicy, masculine, and long-lasting fragrance. Then I did have Carbon. Carbon is almost finishing. This is similar to Sauvage. Just giving you an idea if you haven't seen those reviews. And Prada Luna Rossa Black was one of my favorites. Need to get a backup. This bottle is almost done. This one is similar to, you can say, Bulgari Black or Midnight in Paris, like those fragrances. Okay, so let's see what Ocean is all about. Ocean is not cheap. All these fragrances here I bought for very decent, under $65. This one costed me $100. Okay, even after discount, no joke. Okay, the EDT one is around $90, I think. So make sure you wait for a good deal. I mean, do not pay retail. Retail is going to be really expensive, which is not worth it, I think. So let's see, there are multiple bottle sizes for this fragrance, usually like 50, 100. I haven't seen the 50, I just saw the 100. This is how the packaging looks. This one I've been testing like for 10-15 days. I really wanted it so bad over the EDT. I'll tell you why I did not get the EDT. This is how that looks, 100 ml. I like the blue, black, and red color combination. It gives like sort of like a dark, sporty feel to the fragrance. Continues there. This is how the box looks. The caps, I am not a very big fan. I hate these caps because some of them, they don't really go down all the way. Let's just give you an example. You really have to find a spot. You see my Luna Rossa Extreme, it's all the way down, but this Ocean one doesn't want to go down. It's just like stuck here. And if you pick them up by the cap, the bottle might fall. So the caps kind of are useless. I don't like them, but it stops it from spraying, I guess, from the luggage, in the luggage. The bottle is really pretty. I like the coloration on this, really nice. Blue, black, red combo. And then the back looks like that, kind of like fingerprint magnet. The cap is like that. The atomizer is red in there, which is really beautiful. So I'm going to be wearing this on my hand. Yeah, let's spray it here. Sprayers are very decent. Okay, so the price point I'm not very happy about, but what you're gonna do, fragrances are expensive now. Let the sell down. Let me tell you the notes. So according to Fragrantica, I think this one is a little bit sophisticated compared to the EDT. Okay, the thing is, the EDT original one has two perfume, and Filippo and Carlos Benign, but for this particular Ocean EDP, they did not mention perfumer, so I cannot guess. Perhaps the same perfumer, but smells very different. Okay, the original one had something like bergamot, pink pepper. I'm talking about the EDT. Artemisia, lavender, iris, sage, suede, saffron, musk, Haitian vetiver, caramel, and patchouli. In my humble opinion, when I smelled that, I wanted to get it, but one thing, main reason I did not get EDT was this one is so much more powerful than the EDT one, and second one, the smell of this one is more pleasant. It's more mature and more up class, if I may say so. So the EDP has notes breakdown of grapefruit, woody notes, frankincense, vanilla, and amber. I don't know what is that. Extreme. Okay, I never seen that note in any perfume before, but let's see what you get. First time you spray this, you would not like you would be expecting something else. When you hear the name Ocean, you will think something like an aquatic, right? Like a Midnight Voyage, like, you know, like Nautica has that fragrance like Midnight Voyage. They also have fragrances like, what's the other one, David of Coolwater, Night Dive. You know, you might feel this is the same family, but to my surprise, this one was not. I was like, keep spraying, you know, for 1 week, I was thinking like, not getting any aquatics from this. And at that point, I did not really feel like why the name has to be ocean. Okay, this one, apart from the initial grapefruit blast, the citrusy sweetness, doesn't really remind me of much of the ocean, to be honest, guys. Okay, I did not get it because it's an oceanic fragrance. I got this because of the way it smells, and actually smells better than what I anticipated. It smells heavier, sweeter, darker. That frankincense definitely comes into play. It's a little bit woody, but the sweetness, I guess, comes from the vanilla. And like pretty much, it's a very sophisticated fragrance. I would say this is very good for like not all year round, but fall, winter. It's a very good performer. I got solid 7 to 8 hours, which can be spotty in some of the Prada Luna Rossa line. They are good performers in general, but this one actually goes about extreme. This kind of performance, extreme lasts more than this, but it lasts more than Carbon, Black, or Sport on me, even the original. So 7 to 8 hours mark is very decent longevity. I would give it like 8.5 for performance. Projection is very good for mild, cool breeze. I haven't tested it in like summer, but I think if you wear this on your shirt, like and skin combined, I think in a fall day, this one will perform very decently, and I think it's a solid performer. So the opening blast is a little bit of freshness, but it goes immediately to those darker tones. So it's not really like frankincense as in like amouage like kind of fragrances, but it gives that sophisticated. It reminds me of something like, is it YSL YDP? Kind of like thickness of that, but it's not. Okay. So this other line is Prada L'Homme. Yeah, Prada L'Homme has like Prada L'Homme Intense, Low, and few of the other ones, Splash. This one has a little bit of that, like the Prada Luna Rossa, sorry, Prada L'Homme Intense. So it's in that nature, but it's not heavy, dark fragrance. So you can say this is a, if imagine if Dior Sauvage made a nighttime release instead of Elixir, they made like a Sauvage Noir. Okay, I would imagine that would smell like this. Okay, so it's a nice surprise. It's a very good performer, which is why I got it. Despite I felt like $30 more extra on Prada, but I had to get it. Okay, sophisticated fragrance is definitely good for suit, office, formal, high class perfume. Okay, high class. Now this is like for a little bit of a corporate scenario. Okay, you can use these darker ones for any of your corporate or official use. I think this is a perfect office scent. Wherever you use Prada Amber Purum, okay, which my bottle is almost finishing, this is the sophistication you get from this. Very modern. I would like to say urbanist. I don't know if that's a word, proper word to describe it, but it smells very much like a person who's living in the city, on the go, taking a metro, having a sandwich or a coffee while running to work. Very busy person. At the same time, he's wearing a suit, a dark blue suit, something like Barney Stinson. Imagine he's playing that character. So this is Barney Stinson in a suit in the office, and very nice fragrance, like a busy corporate life sort of a smell. So one other fragrance it reminds me of is the original Prada Luna Rossa on the dry down, because this one has that DNA of that. So that one surprised me a bit. Okay, I don't know what's causing it. I like it. I like it. It's kind of like not too sweet. It's sophisticated. It reminds me of certain fragrances, a little bit of powdery touch to it. I think maybe the amber, but it's a nice little balance. So definitely check it out, and do not buy this fragrance based on the opening blast. Opening blast is very nice, but it changes. You'll be like, what is that I'm smelling? It doesn't smell like ocean. Doesn't smell like anything, but it smells like fresh, clean linen kind of a smell, and very up close with a good performance. So that's what Prada made here. And I think over the EDT, I prefer this by far. EDT, if I get for a good price, I'll buy it. I like that fragrance that is more of a aquatic, fresh kind of fragrance, but this is not an aquatic or ocean theme. So if I get it, I'll review it. But the EDP so far, it's a solid fragrance. I give this fragrance a 9 out of 10. Check it out, Prada Ocean Luna Rossa EDP. Okay, pretty like a sophisticated, not like a generic perfume. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Let's move on to the next review. Bye bye.